Hello guys, I'm Shamima Akhter from Heat International School and I'm a grand finalist at the English Olympiad 2023. Today we will be discussing about what are the topics of English Olympiad, how one can prepare for English Olympiad, what are the scoring system of English Olympiad, and what is the benefits of participating in English Olympiad. So without further ado, let's get started. English Olympiad is an inspiring journey with the motto Inspiring Leadership. It matters to me because it helps students to get over their fears, utilize their talents and grow their confidence level. Many of us might know that English Olympiad is divided into 3 levels. The first one is the primary selection round, the second one is the theatre round and the third one is the grand finale. English Olympiad helps us to cover various topics such as IPA, also known as International Phonetical Alphabets and Pronunciation, vocabularies, grammars, fillers, analogies, spelling strategies, and figurative language, and lastly, speech and presentations. You might be wondering what types of questions are there in English Olympiad. English Olympiad consists of multiple choice questions, and students are required to answer from the following. Beside multiple choice questions, there are vocabulary, spellings, crossword puzzles, and lastly, speech and presentation. It is beneficial for the students to participate in English Olympiad because the purpose of English Olympiad is to improve and encourage students with their English spellings, grammars, and learning process. Participating in English Olympiad helps students to cultivate their analytical thinking. For the preparation of English Olympiad, students need to do some following tasks. At first, they need to know the syllabus and understand the question pattern very well. Then they need to make a proper study schedule for the exam. Now, for better preparation, the students need to read extensively. They can read storybooks, online articles, magazine articles, e-books, and also newspapers. They need to pay attention to unfamiliar words and their meanings. They can also maintain a vocabulary notebook and revise them frequently. The students need to improve their grammars. For improving grammars, I would suggest everyone to read any kind of storybooks or novels because the more you will read, the more you will improve. It is necessary for the students to develop their writing skills. To develop writing skills, they can practice writing argumentative pieces, essays, and writing short creative stories. The students need to solve the sample papers. While solving the sample papers, they might face various kinds of problems. In that case, they can seek help from their teachers or friends. This will help the candidates to get familiar with the questions. They also need to keep updated themselves on current affairs. It can be about current events, cultural topics, and social issues. Lastly, but not least, the students need to manage their time effectively during the exam because time management is very crucial during the exam. English Olympiad provides us with some excellent resources. We are all familiar with these 2 books, English Mania 1 and English Mania 2 from Job Publication. These 2 books plays a huge role for the preparation of the exam. They also provide us with a link known as olympiadhelper.com. In olympiadhelper.com, we can get various kind of courses and articles. It is simply a practice platform for the candidates. There are some common mistakes we usually make in English Olympiad, like not following a well-planned strategies, failing to read the questions properly, or forgetting to write the name on the exam scripts. Sometimes we often leave the exam hall early. I know, it happens to most of us that we get panicked towards the end of the exam. Sometimes not knowing the answers of some questions, we leave them in the exam hall. The lack of practice and ignoring the proper guidelines can also be a reason of the common mistakes we usually make. English Olympiad helps us to get various of ideas by meeting with new people. It helps us with our mindset. Once we get the medal, certificate, and a recommendation letter from the chief organization of English Olympiad, many doors of opportunities will be open for us. As English Olympiad is a global platform, it helps students with their future career prospects. English Olympiad builds relationships around the world with different organizations and different countries. So it is definitely beneficial for the students who excel in English Olympiad. Being the grand finalist at the English Olympiad 2023, I'm really very excited and honored to be a part of this amazing journey. This is literally a dream comes true. I never thought that I would make it this far, but look at me. I'm sitting right in front of you guys. And yes, I'm definitely not dreaming. As I've come this far, I will try my very best for an excellent performance, inshallah. Let's hope for the best.